Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin, and today is Monday, the 14th of December 2020. Shout out to Kim. If you're on and you're listening, you get this. Happy birthday. Um, 14th of December, what can we say about that? We are in the sun sign of Sagittarius. Don't really know much about Sagittarius. I'd have to look that up. I've got some friends that are. The symbol is a half man, half horse, which is quite interesting. Um, anyway, oof, I've got a good message for you today. Let's have a look at the card. I'll move this way so we can see it. And I hope you all had a great weekend, got what you needed done. There we go. So it was pretty easy this morning. The first card that came was the Shadow Queen, and then I simply asked, do we need an angel to come guide it? Yes. Angel of Honesty and Communication popped up. So, what does that say? The Shadow Queen really is about being completely having more knowledge and like coming out of the darkness. For example, let's just say that you got an intention, you have a plan, and there's a sense of urgency once you've landed on something. So you spent a long time not knowing, and all of a sudden something feels good, it feels right, and you want to just go for it. The tendency is, once you've landed on something, get more information. So I then asked, well, let me just clarify, what is the Shadow Queen talking about? Why does she show up today? What's her point? There's an awful lot going on in the US. Today, there's a big buzz about this vaccine that people are, I think, expected to go get. Certainly, the knowledge of it, the thought of it, the idea of it is wonderful. Then there's confusion. You know, it took the flu virus 12 years. The flu vaccine 12 years to be developed. Somewhere like that. It took a long time for the polio vaccine to be developed. How is it then that in 11 months we've got a vaccine for this COVID? So this is where the Shadow Queen comes in, just to say, that's one example. And I'm using it as an example, an analogy, not to say any one way or the other, just to give you a preference that sometimes all that glitters is not necessarily gold. There is gold there, but rather to wait, to gather more information, to be a bit more knowledgeable than it is to take the first opportunity that pops up. So then I get the Angel of Honesty and Communication. It's perfectly okay when your heart is open to something new and you're excited to go grab this new opportunity, and you have made a decision about something that's pretty substantial. We talk about seizing the day and just going for it and making it your own. The Shadow Queen and the Angel of Honesty and Communication really urges a little bit more information, and certainly use the time and patience. So how does that work? Well, we have about maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 at the most, left of 2020. The year probably won't kick off until around about the 4th or 5th of January. You have about that much time that if you've decided on something, you've made a decision about your life, a move, a job, a partnership, a financial decision, Don't necessarily take the first thing that pops up and lands. Ask and be honest about, is this really what you want? And if you're still landing on it, your heart's open to it, gather some more information that will bolster your petition to go get what you want. For example, if you're a first-time home buyer and you found the home of your dreams, you now need to go get a loan. Or if you've got a loan and you're looking for the home of your dreams and you come across 3, the impetus is on, well, let me hurry up and put an offer in right away because they'll be gone if I don't. If there's a niggling feeling about it, something that you're not quite right, your intuition, honesty and communication is be honest about it, not feeling it, not 100% with it. I need a little bit more information. Or if there's a question about anything. See here, when the Shadow Queen pops up, she talks about insecurity and talks about manipulation. Oftentimes we are insecure about something, but we do it anyway, and we've been manipulated. And that's where you get the step back, you get the pause. So when it comes up again, the tendency is not to move forward. The tendency is to, yeah, no, that happened before, and you've got this image of what happened before, the image of something didn't work or something wasn't quite right, and that usually stops us moving forward. So if that's going on, if you find that past indiscretions, past experiences, things that weren't quite right with this similar situation, ask for more information. Get clear before you move forward. This can be a healing card. The Queen of the Shadow Queen can be a healing card. It can mean the same situation pops up in a different scenario, and you get to heal what happened before by getting more information. That's it. All right, I think it's time to meditate. Let me turn that off. There we go. Get comfortable. Get your spine nice and long. Take a big breath in. Release out. That brings you present to your seat where you are. Palms down or up. It's up to you. Just get comfortable. But allow your spine to be nice and tall, nice and long. Second breath establishes a pattern. How long you want to breathe in for, what you're letting go of. The third breath, deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Bit more in. Release. The third breath is like a energetic rinse and spit. You basically energize your whole body by taking all this air in to every pocket, to your belly, to your solar plexus, to your whole system. Pull it all in. Open up those shadowy bits that have been lurking and need oxygen, and then you release with a little bit of gusto. Let your thoughts settle. Bring your mind inward. Eyes are closed. Establish the breath in and out, a regular pattern. And focus now your mind on grounding your feet to the floor. Take a scan of your feet. Are they square, forward? Maybe you push your heels down, push your toe mounds down. Bring a scan of your body. Me, I like to work up the left side, starting with my left pinky toe. If I don't find anything stuck, awkward, achy. Move on up. Get to the top of my head on the left side. Bring your consciousness to the energy that's moving up and down your left side. Begin with the right side. Start with your right foot, any part of your right foot, the top of your right foot, your pinky. Doesn't matter where you start, just know that consciousness change energy flows upward from the grounding point. Move up your right side body. Slight pauses where there's major joints, hips, knees. Where the upper arm bone pops into the socket, the shoulder socket on your right side. Maybe pay attention to the teeth on the right side of your mouth. What does your right side feel like generally? And it could be good. Move to the middle of your body. That whole section where the right and the left side comes together is your spine line. By placing your mind and your imaging the brain, left side and the right side of the brain come together and there's a seam right down the middle. Know that your right side body and your left side body are different. Each side of the body brings a different quality, slightly different, and together they work as a whole. One side of the body may experience fatigue. The other side of the body may experience energy. One side of your body may be in activity, receiving mode, work mode. The other side of your body may be receiving, gathering. Just be with the experience of your left side and your right side. Just being with what you feel. The point of this meditation is awareness. Awareness is being present to what's happening. And continue with your breath, scanning your body and just letting yourself be free to experience the being in that awareness, the pool of awareness, the understanding of the two sides of the body and how they combine together. Bring your mind and consciousness to your breath. Be with the awareness, and the questioning is, what is your breath offering your body? What is the depth and the quality of your breath? Can you exhale completely before inhaling the next breath? Are you letting go of everything on your exhalation to make room for the next inhalation? Being with the experience and having with the experience and being aware of the experience is your spirit and your soul communicating with your physical body in the now present time. Bring your inner wisdom, your higher knowledge, that which lives inside you, to ask of your spiritual body, the physical body you inhabit, if you've rested enough. Are you nourishing your physical body with the foods you're consuming? Is what you're consuming what your body wants and needs? Ask of your physical body what you can feed it, what it's looking for and it wants. To maintain and sustain and achieve optimum health. Does your physical body feel energized, vibrant? What is your physical body lacking, depleting, if anything? Make mental notes of what answers you get, what intuitive messages your higher self, your spiritual self are sending you. Be grateful and acknowledge the answers that you get. Then declare and give thanks to your spiritual self, your higher self, for bringing you the information you need. And for making available the things you need to nurture and nourish your physical being. I invite you now to be honest with yourself and continue breathing in, nourishing and nurturing the soul within. Allowing each inhale to receive opportunities, possibilities, letting every exhale travel all the doubts, all the past, all the used energy up. Let it be recycled. Bring your hands to prayer at the center of your chest to honor yourself for doing this work this morning, being present, having the experience of your physical body. Lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. And universally, we bow and say, Namaste. For me, meditation is a ritual, and I've spoken to the benefits of doing it every day. The benefits of, I'm not saying there isn't stress, there's less of it, far less of it. And I'm getting better and better at managing whatever stress that comes. And that's what I'd love for you all. We do live in a stressful world, a stressful environment. And we're wanting instant changes, instant gratification. We live in an instant world. And look at how things are speeding up, getting quicker, going faster. I remember the days where you couldn't fax a document to somebody, and to physically deliver it. When I was younger, there were no photocopy machines. It was all carbon copy. Say that to somebody now who is lower than 20, younger than 20, maybe younger than 30. Could you make me a carbon copy? They might look at you, what are you talking about? I asked myself the other day, wonder why schools have really stopped cursive writing, they call it here, joined up writing, handwriting, manuscript writing that we all had to learn, those of us who are of a certain age. Whole page of the letter B. Yes, Megan remembers when we had the cordless phone. Yes, and the big antenna thing that came out. Oh, Lord. Before that, well, I grew up in a house that didn't have a phone until I was probably 11. We had to go around the street and get in a red box and, dial the number, rotary, and then wait for this tone and plonk money in it. It's quite bizarre. Anyway, the point I'm making, we're living in this very quick, speeded up world, and the physical body sometimes had a hard time keeping up. So doing a meditation to get clear and honest, you have to get clear and honest with what do you need to nourish and nurture physically, mentally too. That could be reading good books, poetry, spiritually doing this meditation. We're connected. All of us are connected by some way, shape or form. Physically connected, mentally connected, emotionally connected, spiritually connected. All those connections are going on. And I guess what I want to say, if I had to wrap up this business about the vaccine, that's a personal choice. And it requires trust. It requires personal trust. Whether you trust enough to know enough to do it. I wonder, for those that doubt it, those that have an opinion about it, and they will want to influence. They want to tell you everything there is that's not good about this thing. And I want to say, well, what's good about the virus to start with? I mean, really, it's created this world global mess. There has to be something good that comes from it. And I've written down on a piece of paper the things I've learned while it's been going on. I would never have known about Zoom calls, doing an online daily meditation. Probably would never have done it. I wouldn't have done and connected like this with all of you. We can all get in that big, long, overcrowded line of what's not possible and what we're missing and what we don't have and what is somebody else's fault. And all of this, we could, for sure. That is a choice. Or get in the line that says, well, here we are. This is what we've done. We're just doing it. We're just putting our foot in front of the other, gathering the information that we want. I mean, when you think about somebody says to you, well, let's go to dinner. Where do you want to eat? Oh, a good thing is, what does my physical body want me to nourish it with today? What do I need to do to continue the nutrition that I need? And I'm not saying that you have to run off to Whole Foods and, run up a shopping cart full of what seems to be healthy. That could be, oh, you're missing the minerals. You know that minerals are the stem of optimal health. It's been proven. Doctors, scientists have talked about minerals in your body. And that goes a step further to a healthy body is a healthy mind, is a healthy spirit, is a healthy constitution. And you get to change it any time you want to. And by that, and I'll close by saying, look at when you have a paper cut or you have something where your system, I don't know, skin opens up, whatever that means, or you get a bacteria in your body. Very, very quickly, your body intelligently goes right to it and heals it. So physically, our physical biological body has the potential to heal. And so we have the potential to heal other people. So if you're putting health in front of everything and you're not feeling healthy, that's a big indication that your body's asking you questions. Fatigue. I've heard a lot of folks say lately they felt tired. There's a difference between I feel tired and I am tired. You can feel tired. You can feel I need to rest more and take the rest you need. And sometimes that rest can look like a week's worth of rest and you feel rested and you look rested. Anyway, have a great Monday. Start the week off on the right foot, not the back foot. And look for what's possible. Look for what you've learned since this whole thing is gone. And bigger picture, big I love you picture is look to see how much you've grown as a person through this whole experience. And we'll see each other again tomorrow morning. Lots of love. Bye.